Beautiful people, this is Samugumbi, the mompreneur, your host for Afri Moms. Guys, I am traveling, God has just given me the privilege to travel and go over, like I'm flying over oceans. And today we're talking about customer relations. The lady that is here is going to blow your mind. I've got a special guest. Guys, you forgive me how I pronounce her name. Oh, but hey, if you've not seen my videos before, subscribe to my channel. If you are a returning one, thank you so much for always watching my videos. I am Samugumbi, your host, and today my guest is Temitope. Hi, Temi.
Hi, Samu. You actually really tried with that. It's Temitope, so you really tried.
Temitope.
Temitope, yes. Temitope.
Guys, I've got Temitope. I'm just going to shorten it today and say Temi.
Temi, that's fine.
Thank you.
That's fine.
So Temi, please let the guests know where are you? When they heard me saying I'm traveling, let them know where are you and who is Temi. We want to get to know this lovely lady.
All right, awesome. So I'm with you, yes, because we are traveling. I'm with you here in Nigeria, Ibadan, Nigeria. Awesome. Ibadan is actually the largest city in Africa, I believe.
Serious?
Close to Lagos.
It's not Lagos.
Yes, Lagos is the most populated. Ibadan is largest.
Oh,
well, although it's close to Lagos, though.
Oh, okay. Wow. I thought Lagos was the largest.
It is the most populated, but people they mix that together.
Oh.
So well, I would say I'm more like Lagos and Ibadan because I was living in Lagos for a while before marriage brought me to Ibadan. So I'm still kind of in between the two of them.
Yeah. Okay. No, just let us know because now they know. Guys, I'm in Nigeria. Whoa.
Okay. We're glad to have you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. And I'm like you said, I'm a customer relations practitioner. I'm certified in customer experience management. So I do training and I do consulting. I have the privilege of working with the two sides, entrepreneurs and people in the corporate world. And it's been a very interesting one for me. I have to when I have a taste of both worlds because of my background as a 9-to-5. I worked as a customer relations professional before I started my own business. So I bring the experience, the knowledge, the insight from both worlds for any work I do with my clients. And it's been an interesting journey so far.
Oh, wow. Wow. Tell me, you talked about marriage. Are you married? Do you have kids? Like, who is Temi?
Okay, awesome. Yes, I'm married. Yeah, but when I was trying to reach out to get on this show with you, I just made a note to myself and I smiled. See, I'm going to tell you that this step that I took is a very big one for me, and you understand shortly. You are the mompreneur. And this is Afri Mom Spotlight. Yes, I'm a waiting mom. I don't have children yet.
Guess what? Guess what I will tell you? No. Guess what I will tell you? Okay. You are an auntie. You've got people that are looking up to you. You've got others who are like, oh, Ma, you are a mother.
Thank you. Thank you. So I call myself a special kind of mompreneur. Been married for about 7 years. And I do not have children yet. And, that's a different ball game itself, combine that with growing a business. So I found myself running away from opportunities or platforms like this. Anything that has to do with mom, it just comes up and the labels and you're like, but I'm not a mom yet. But things turn around and I decided, see, I am going to win while I wait. And I am going to keep putting myself out there, and I know my voice needs to be heard. So I'm so glad to be here.
Your voice is going to be heard. Do you know what? I became a mom at 32. So and most of the time, people, they had labeled me and say, "Oh no, you like this." And I got married at 31.
Ooh.
Yes,
they would say late. They would say late.
I'm telling you, my sister, it was to an extent that when I told my pastors that there's a man interested. They were like, really? We don't mind who he is. I'm like, was it that bad? Was it that bad?
Wow, like whoever it is, let him just come. Wow.
Let him just come, because I had, and my grandmother was like, no, maybe it's who, maybe it's what. And I'm like, no. I am just waiting on God. I am not in a rush. Just leave. I had done university. I have worked. I had what? And they're like, no. And I was enjoying my life.
Anyway. No. Africans also with waiting and timelines. We need to do better. We have timelines for everything. And trust me, there is no timeline. There is no timeline anyway. You can do anything at any time. Anytime.
I think when I say I want to speak to Africans, and what I'm realizing is I'm talking to women. The things that we go through, whether you are in Nigeria, whether you're in Ghana, you're in Zimbabwe, it's the same, my sister.
They're the same thing.
The challenges that we face, they are the same, whether in marriage or in families. It's like we are just from one family.
Yes, we are.
My sister, we can talk.
Okay.
Let's talk about this business. Tell me, how did you transition from you working a 9 to 5 and you running this business? Because when I was talking to you, you're telling me someone have been doing this for some time, and I'm like, how did she do that? Because most of the people, I think we get stuck to say a salary, you want to be comfortable. Now you're branching off. How was that transition for you?
Oh, okay. I think I will start with the beginning. How I actually decided what made me to do that.
Yes.
Okay, so I had always had this art and craft skills, even while I was in the university, and then I started as a customer relations professional. And I had always said I would start the business and combine it with my business. But the demands of work, I just saw that year in, year out. I could not start any business, even as a side business. I could not do it. And then at the time, I began to talk to people about the frustration that people were even telling me, you have this skill. We have seen the things you've made, you've seen the designs, and you can do this. And then I realized that I was not the only one that has that issue. There are many women like me who are either married or they were not even married, single, but the demands of a career were just keeping them from starting their own business. And it just went from me wanting to start my business just for me to me deciding to help other women like that. So the fact that you are in your own, you have your job, doesn't mean you have to resign completely to start a business of your own. So I started out with virtual assistants. Not sure if you heard about that. It was pretty new in my country here in Nigeria. Like even when I started, I didn't know it was called that. I just started to advise. So you want to do this? I'll just start going on and on. People would be talking to me about the business idea, and I'll be there for 2 hours giving them ideas and advice. Wow. And they're like, okay, are you doing this? Are you being paid for this? So that opened my eyes to, so I think it is finally time for me to. So that was what prompted me to find the boldness. Okay. And then at the time also, I was having some harassments at the job at that time. So it was a very toxic environment. So it just made it, I would say, easier for me to decide to just let it all go and start out on my business. So I started out as a virtual assistant. I was working with people who wanted to start their own business, or people who had a 9-to-5 job and they have started their business. So I helped them with administrative tasks, with managing their customers. Then we took it gradually from there. And by 2013, 2014, I decided, okay, let's make this really, really, really formal. So that's what I've been doing since then. And then finally I transitioned into consulting.
As a married woman, how was the conversation between you and your husband when you now wanted to transition?
When I decided to start my business, we were not married. We got married in 2015.
Oh, okay.
So when I told him I was going to do that, he was, okay, are you sure that is what you want to do? Like, because I am this woman who loves to get up in the morning, dress up, really look nice, go and do stuff.
Yes.
When you're starting your own business,
You know
I'm sure
us.
you'll be fine. And so that made me pause. I'm like, okay, but this is what I think this is what I really want to do. Sometimes what we started out, that what we want may not eventually be what we do. But what I've done is that I created my business. I call the shots. If I want to dress in a certain way, I dress that way. So even though it is not in a 9 to 5, I'm not going out to, but I'm doing amazing stuff with my client. And I have clients from all over the world. Like you, I travel virtually.
Wow. Yes.
So what else? What remains? I'm already global, so I can dress anywhere I want. So that's a privilege. That's a privilege. I'm really thankful that I can do that despite the challenges. It's been a great one.
Wow. Okay. So now let's get to the meat of this. What is your day like? What do you really do when you are saying you are doing the CRM? Oh, let me not the CRM, guys. She will explain the CRM. What do you really do for the entrepreneur or the businesses that you are consulting for? Because now I've got a wide audience. I don't know where they're watching us from, and they're running their businesses. How then can you add value to them or them looking for your services? Guys, I'm going to leave her details down below. She will give me her details, and please click the links here. You'll get in touch with Temitope.
You go, girl. You did well. Okay. So my typical day looks like, getting up, prayers and all of that. And I love to lay out exactly what I want to do within the day. So mostly I start out the day with, I don't like to have meetings early. I am not really a morning person. So if I'm going to be doing activities, I want things that are a little bit of lesser tempo. So usually I prepare my posts on social medias. I check emails, reply to emails, and then meetings may start. And one thing that has helped me with managing my time is that I love to plan ahead. I really love to. If you meet me today, I most likely have everything I'm going to be doing today, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday planned out. So I'm not caught unaware. So usually what I do is when I work with clients who are in my city, sometimes I visit their place of business to check. What I do is I help them to manage customer service better. So sometimes I go there to get real-time feedback on how are they managing their customers, how do they treat customers, their employees, how do they handle customers. So I use that real-time feedback in my work with them. So if we're going to be consulting, it's not just based on general idea. I'm talking specifically to their kind of business. And for virtual clients, we meet via Zoom like this. Thank God for the internet. Yes, technology. I have clients in UK. I have a client in Utah, USA. So you can go practically anywhere from my office here in Ibadan, Nigeria. So my typical day looks like getting on social media, making posts, meeting with clients, and crafting strategies for us to make
so
our
tell me,
profitable.
are you are you the one that handles their clients, or you teach them how to handle their clients?
Okay, so you mentioned virtual assistants before.
Yes.
So I started out myself alone. I was offering administration and customer relation management. Then I was managing their clients at the time for them.
Right.
So, but then I transitioned from that. Then I later had a team. Anyway, I had a team of like 5 wonderful, amazing ladies that we were working virtually as well. They were not even in Nigeria with me at the time, and we were managing clients. But I transitioned to now being a consultant and trainer. So what I do is that I don't directly manage your customers, but I help you with strategies and sometimes with software to manage customers better. So I don't manage the customers directly anymore.
Oh, okay. So when you get a client, like one of the business women, AfriMoms is watching, you sit down with them and you come up with a strategy, or they tell you what they're going through, you come up with a strategy on how they can improve their customer service.
Yes, exactly. Because especially for businesses in Africa, we focus more on acquiring customers. We are doing advertising, we are doing marketing, we are doing this to just keep the customers coming. I tend towards customer retention. How do you keep them coming? Because if you're spending on marketing, but your processes, your systems, even your business structure is not in the right order, those customers will come in really, but they would leave because they will not be getting amazing experiences. So they keep coming and they are unhappy and they leave to the competitor. So you are pumping money into advertising, into marketing. They are coming in, and as they are coming in, they are leaving. So what I do for my clients is I work with them to, let's see, your kind of customers, your ideal customers. What are the things they will look out for in an experience? So if I'm buying from you, whether you're in retail, manufacturing, specific your kind of business, what does a customer want, and how do you give them that to ensure that when they come back again and again, they bring you referrals, then they'll also give you amazing testimonials that help you to grow your business. So what I typically do is when I sit with a business owner, first I understand their business, then I understand the customer retention condition at the time in the business. I do a customer experience assessment.
But wait, tell me, how will I know? How will I know my customer retention? I mean, I'm a mom, or what? I'm just going about doing my business. How do I know about that customer retention?
It starts with you having a record.
Oh, okay. I need to keep a record.
Proper record keeping. Yes, you should at least have a customer database. When I say this, SMEs tell me, oh, that's for big businesses. No, big businesses may be able to afford CRM software, but you can afford Excel sheets, right? You can afford WhatsApp. Create a customer database with details, contact details of your customers. And then over time, as they are coming in, how many of them are staying? So this is April. In January, you had 10 customers. Today, how many do you have? So let's use that to judge your retention rate. And if you see, let's say you are even a product business, so you have many customers. How many units of your product did you sell in January to make a certain amount of money? So let's say in January, you made 500,000 by selling 50 units of your product. That's in 10,000 naira. But then in February, you sold 30 units of your products. The sale is already dropping. So it either means that you didn't get new customers, or those ones that bought in January, they didn't return to buy in February. So if you are going to make 500,000 back, you will now struggle. You start getting new customers. Whereas if you focus on those 50 who came in January, it is possible for them to keep buying, and then you now add 20 in February. So you sell to 70 people. In March, you sell to 100 people. In April, you keep going on and on like that, even if there may be some slight differences, but at least there is consistency. But when you have poor sales over a period of time, that tells you that there is a poor customer retention culture within the business.
Wow. Afri-moms, mompreneurs out there, business women, I hope you're listening. I wanted her to say that you need to keep records. Guys, I tell you that you guys need to be responsible for your business. You need to keep your records, and they think I'm mad. Thank you that you said it. You are in Nigeria.
You're not mad. You're not mad. The thing with us women is men often business-minded. They organize the business, the structure. But we women, we see our business as hustles.
We can hustle.
We see them as hustles. We're not thinking long term. So there are a lot of things that we do that they hurt our business. But we keep doing them. And somehow, because we've done them for years and the business seems to be doing good enough, they're just okay. But man,
and you know what?
Building global businesses.
What record keeping does, it helps you now when you come up and say, what's the growth plan? And people don't have growth plans. They're just doing their business thinking, oh no, I'm going to be fine. But with record keeping, it helps you to see how is your business growing. Do you need extra people to come into your business to help you? Do you need to employ someone? Do you need to let go? It helps with the business growth.
Yes, it helps you make the right decision. Sometimes you can't afford to hire new employees yet, but you are doing it because it feels good.
Yeah. So yes, and then you hire people and you can't sustain them.
You can't sustain them, or they don't even have work to do. Because you employ them because you wanted it to feel good. So when they say, oh, are you a business? Have you been in business for 5 years? How many employees? So it feels good for you to say, oh, I have 3 employees. But what are they doing? What are they adding to the business? Because employees are not accessories. They are not accessories.
Exactly.
They are not accessories.
Exactly. Oh, my sister. Anyway, let me know what are some of the challenges that you come up with in your business, because I know dealing with people, it can be something else. So what are some of the challenges that you come up with and how are you overcoming them?
Okay, the number one would be for, like we were just been saying, record keeping. The mindset of, why would I invest in learning, training, personal development? Or why should I train an employee that may eventually leave? So I'm saying, okay, you don't train them, they keep hurting your business. Like I walked into a business establishment at a time and the employee was very rude. And when I spoke, she didn't know I was coming to see the owner. And I told her, we called upon her. She said she was having a bad day. And I said, see, she's going to keep chasing customers.
The employee said that
she was having a bad day. That was why she was rude to me. So, and you are not training her. I, as a customer service professional and a human being, I know that we don't always have good days, some things come up. We are not saying you should be perfect, but with training, she would know how exactly to manage her emotions for that day. So you would not lose customers because she was having a bad day. That was the only example I gave her, and that was what convinced this particular client. I said, okay, so you have been calling and been talking about having a training with you, and you keep saying, just be fine, the employees will leave. I said, what if they don't leave? You train them, they leave, they take the training away, but in the meantime, they were here, they helped your business to go. Or you don't train them and they hurt your business. And when your business is forced to shut down, they will still leave. They'll still leave.
Yes, it's real. It's real. So it's about us educating the entrepreneurs of the value of the training.
Of training and consulting, because there is this mindset that is for big businesses. We are just small businesses, we're just starting. So those big businesses that you are looking up to, you want to be like them one day. They did this. So if you want to be like them, you should at least do what they do. Yes, I understand that about it, but that's why I myself am a small business owner. So I've made the effort to make my services affordable and accessible, even to small businesses. So the thing is, if you are even focused on the possibility, you will raise the funds. It's not really about the funds; it's about the mindset. And so that's one challenge that I've had to deal with.
So now wow. Wait, let me ask this question. So now, how do you manage your customer relations?
Okay. For my
because you're dealing with other people's customers. What about yours?
So with my own, the way that I do it, I'm working most time with either business owners or business managers. They are either owners or they are managers, employees managing business on behalf of another person. So what has really helped me with the number one thing is that I understand that not everyone is my customer. I can't serve everyone. Not everyone is my customer. And that is one mistake businesses often make. You want to serve everyone. So what I am doing is that I know exactly my kind of client and I work with them. And it helps because we are on the same page. We have similar values. Even if I may have to spend time convincing you on some certain things, but at least you have the goals. So you are a person, you're a business owner who believes in the importance of customer experience. That's the first thing with me. And so when we are working together, you are not going to be complaining about clients. Customers themselves, they say customer is right, but customer is not always right. Oh, customers can be this. Yes, customers can be this, they can be this, they can be that. But what you want to do is to make sure that you treat them well and they keep coming back, because you yourself, you are someone's customer. So how you want to be treated in some other place, you should at least do that. So that really helps me. And another thing that helps is with how to balance work with life.
Yeah.
So I have specified work hours, and I try as much as possible to stick to it. I do not work on weekends.
Okay.
I've had that contended for years. People just say, so why are you not? Not that I won't be working, but you won't be coming afresh on Saturday and calling me, or on Sunday at 9 p.m. You're calling and you really want me to listen. I tell that to my clients as well. Yes, you should have boundaries. It is now dependent on how you communicate it. You don't have to communicate rudely and you lose the relationship. So that really helps. I have boundaries and I work with customers who fit into my kind of customers. I don't work with everybody.
Wow.
You can't really serve
You can't really serve
everybody.
everybody. So now,
Really
wait, someone reaches out to you and they're like, oh, I'm looking for this. So if someone reaches out to you, would they automatically become your kind of customer, or you assess them first?
I assess them first. Because I want to do my best. Now, when I say not my kind of client, it's not really about the money. It's not really that you can afford it. It's that you are open to change.
Okay. All right.
It's that you're open to change. You work with some people and they're coming in saying, so they have a problem they want you to solve, but they are telling you how to solve the problem. They are the ones, they want to tell you how to solve the problem for them. Or when you tell them to do something, they're like, oh no, this is how we have always done it. So I usually have a session first. We get to know, we talk about your goals, the problems. Right. Sometimes I even I visit the business place. I just explain I do. I call it mystery shopping.
Oh, yes.
I go to the business. Yes. So I get, even if you're telling me you're trying to make things sweet, my employees are this or that, I will get the real-time feedback, the real-time assessment. I'll get it when we are talking. So when we are speaking and I'm trying to say, okay, see that the things we need to change. I say, well, this is how we have always done it, though. And you're not open to change.
Why are you looking for help?
So that already tells me, because if you take that kind of client, you will have issues later on.
Exactly.
Working hard, there won't be any change. Then they will be telling you, you are the consultant, you are not bringing results, but they are not doing their part. So I run away from those kind of clients.
I'm telling you, those are things that we meet up with, because people, like, especially us women, like, I've always done it that way, so it works. They don't want to change.
It's not working. If it was working, you wouldn't have come to me.
Exactly.
You wouldn't. You desire change. You know it's not working.
Yeah. Oh my word. My sister, we can talk all day. I think we can. We need time to really, like, workshops where business women need to understand. Like, even if you are selling your weaves, you are selling what. You need to relate well with your customers, because some of them are so rude out there. Your sister, they are so rude out there. But anyway, before we go, please, what are your words that you're leaving us business women that are watching from all over the world? What are you saying to us?
What I'm going to say is, women, we are powerful. We need to always remind ourselves of that. Personally, if I go by my story, there have been a lot of things, challenges on my way, and I shouldn't be in business. In fact, I shouldn't even be alive by now. But we are strong. We have this God-given grace and resilience. We can do anything. So we shouldn't be the ones stopping ourselves. Please, if you are watching this and for some reason, maybe you are not married, or you don't have children, you don't have this, and you're allowing the labels to stop you, please stop it. There was a time in my life that I was talked about that, okay, she does not even care about children. Instead of her to focus on having children, she's flying all around. And for a while, I allowed the word to get to me and I stopped flying. But I did nobody good. They still were talking. And
exactly.
I was fulfilled. My God-given potential was dying away. And so
because of other people.
Well, of course, because of other people. So don't listen. People would always have something to say. That's one thing. You are doing right, they will talk. You're doing wrong, they will talk. Find what you want to do and commit to it long term because you can do it. You are powerful. You have the God-given grace and strength, and you can do it. So what I would say is do what you want to do. You're powerful.
Awesome, guys.
Don't let anyone stop you.
You are so powerful. Guess what? For me, I grew up not knowing how to speak English. And I was in the village. I came into town, I was always the bottom last person in English. But because I believed that I've got a gift, and my name is called Samgeliso. My full name is Samgeliso. It means we're given. So I'm like, no, you know what, man? The world is given. And when God gave me this mandate to say, speak to women that are in Africa, and I was like, with what English?
With what English?
Guess what? I am doing it with my English, whether it's broken or what, I am speaking to women. I'll perfect it as I go.
In fact, you're amazing. You're speaking it. I don't see anything wrong with it.
My sister, I've
come a long way. I'm thankful. I'm thankful you did this stuff. You're doing great. You're doing really great.
Otherwise, I could have said, and I'm like, yo, I don't know how to speak English and what. But now, you know, the testimonies that come and people are like, Sam, I didn't know that I was in business. And because I'm like, can I spotlight you? Can I talk to you because of this business that you're doing? They're like, I don't know that I'm doing business. Or they say, thank you so much. You've made me realize that I need to do this and what. And I'm thinking, if I had sat back, someone else would not have been encouraged.
They would not have been impacted. You're a queen. Wow. They wouldn't have been impacted.
Exactly. Well, guys, thank you so much, Temi. I appreciate you. And, you know, for taking your business. I know with your kind of business, you are busy. And just giving me these 30 minutes, I appreciate them. Guys, we've had a wonderful session. Your customers matter. You are powerful. Believe in customer experience. And please, her details are down below. Get in touch with her. If she doesn't answer, tell me. I'll talk to her.
I'll answer. I will answer.
Awesome. Smiling is my trademark, guys. I'll see you in the next session. Bye, Temi.
Bye.